This is going to be episode 16 of Black People. This is why. Started this series about 2 years ago with the intent to show Black people that seem not to understand. I think it's intentional, but however, whatever. I made this series to begin to show Black people that you live in a society, bro, where everybody is judgmental. Black people, white people, green people, blue people, red people, everybody is judgmental. Some people judge you off the way you talk, the way you look, your education. People judge of all kind of things. I'm black. I don't know my flowers, but I know black people. And black people amongst judgment are probably in the top two, if not the top one. They judge people on everything. But when the judgment happens to them, they seem not to be able to take it. They run to TikTok and holler at the phone. Every time you see them, they complaining, family gatherings, Facebook, you name it. They always whining, crying, and complaining about being judged according to their race. And when you have certain people like myself and black conservatives and people who try to call out the behavior from a constructive perspective, they get nothing but hate and all kind of stuff. And that's if they black, because if they're another race and they try to be constructive toward the black community and hold them accountable, they're automatic racist. It doesn't matter what they're saying, true or false. They automatically are labeled racist because don't tell us about our bad behavior. Let us continue to do it. And then, like I say, when you have people in the black community who speak on your coon, your bootlicker, this, that, and the third, it's never a situation where black people can just be held accountable and accept it and do what they can to change it, right? And so I created this series because, when black people go certain places, they looked at and they treated a certain way. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm not here to say whether it's right or wrong. Judging people and stereotyping people before you even get to know them is automatically wrong, of course. But I'm saying we live in a world where that's a thing. It is what it is. And it's no different with police officers. A lot of times I think people think police officers are Jesus Christ incarnated or they're angels or something like that. They're where they just supposed to be perfect. Now, I do understand that they are public servants and they should be able to handle and conduct themselves in a way to, affirm their public service to the community, protect and serve, right? But when you deal with these cops and you have any type of, and that's why I made this, that's why I released this series, because I hadn't really uploaded with this series for about 2 years, and I just recently started it back a couple months ago, and I kind of really switched lane and focused strictly on black people having run-ins or interactions with law enforcement. And I started to change the name, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep the name of this series to Black People, This Is Why, for the reasons followed. Black people, this is why things go left before they go right when you have any run-in and or type of interaction with law enforcement. Also, another reason, Black people, this is why. You see that 30-second clip of a black person being the victim of excessive force of a 30-minute situation. Right? 30-second clip of a 30-minute situation or longer. And you base your opinion on police and white people off of that because it seems like police and white people is synonymous. I digress. And I want to say this too. I always have to say this as a disclaimer because a lot of people do not know they get all of their legal advice from idiots on TikTok, social media, they're racist, illiterate IQ of offense post parents and grandparents. And so they don't understand that excessive force is legal in certain situations, such as the severity of the crime, the immediacy of the threat, actively resisting arrest, or attempting to evade arrest by flight. Right? So, first of all, just to be clear, it is certain situations where the police are legally right to have excessive force by striking you, tasering you, wrestling you down, doesn't matter your sex, and in some serious, unfortunate, sad situations, fatally shooting you. See, these things must be understood. And that's why I started this masterclass titled Black People This Is Why, where I use body cam footage of real life situations where I tell y'all what this person did right, what this person did wrong. Hopefully you can use in your life. And again, speaking of body cam, see, before 2020, which is the summer of love, we like to call it, George Floyd, every officer did not have body cams. You know, the supervisor in the field supervisor, only certain members had it. Certain cities had it. But now every city, every on-duty cop across America must, this is a law. They must have body cam footage on them at all times. Active, working. Right? So it's no more of that he say, she say. It's no more of that 30-second clips that somebody recorded and you using that plus your injuries and a lawyer getting payouts from police and from police agencies. This is no more. The body cam will show what you did. And was the police allowed to have excessive force? If they wasn't, you will get rectified and you'll get whatever if it's a situation where you got caught with drugs or something illegal, maybe you'll get your charges dropped. If you didn't have anything and they was all the way in the wrong, you'll be entitled to some type of litigation where you'll get payouts and they might lose their job. And that's what happened. But in most cases, these situations happen because the person caused these things. And if you are that person, you're just gonna take a loss. If you're a man, you'll be emasculated in front of everybody, which should be embarrassing. Across the world, you on social media get dealt with by police officers, and you can't do nothing back because they done rendered you helpless with tasering you or whatever they had to do. And if you're a woman, it's just embarrassing. And you're gonna have to go through all of that embarrassing for nothing. Yeah, people might be on social media bucking you up, but once it go through the legal process and the legal department deem that you were in the wrong and nothing happened to the cop, you're not getting no payout, you just took an L. And my thing is, why do we have to go through all this? Why do we have to keep constantly being reactive and doing all that? Why can't we just be proactive and avoid having these situations happen? Number one, by not committing crime. Number two, following up direct verbal orders of the officer when we have an interaction with him, whatever the situation is. Because I always say this as well. You arguing with the officer is not going to help you. He's not, even if he made an accident, mistaken identity, whatever it may be, however, whatever, he's never going to say, you know what, you right. So let me just let you go. I did pull you over. You right. I did pull you over because you were black. I did pull you over for nothing. I did pull you. All these silly things y'all like to say. Let's just say the police agree with you. It's not gonna happen. Whatever the situation is, the routine traffic stop or wherever you had it running with the cop is going to go down. So you arguing with him is not gonna make it just go away. So you might as make it simple as possible, get it over with as quick as possible. Doesn't pay, nothing else paid. Arguing with the officer does not pay. It does not. It's irrelevant. It makes no sense. It's wasting everybody's time. What you pull me over for? I didn't do that. You lying. Listen. What you pull me? You got that right to ask what you were pulled over for. Okay, I pulled you over because you had 3 wheels on top of your automobile while you was riding. You know you ain't got no 3 wheels at the top of your car, but that's what he said he pulled you over for. Because you argue that I don't got no 3 wheels, he not about to just let you go. So now the next step is what? What you want, officer? How can we rectify this? Even though I know I don't have 3 wheels on top of my roof, I need your license and registration. Give him your license and registration. Wait till you go back to his car. Take care of it that way. It's extremely, excessively, and quick. Let's get to the point. Let's get this taken care of so I can be on my way. You're going to be on your way. I got to go to jail. I'm going out. Whatever we need. Let's get this process. I don't need to hold up the process, piss you off. I don't need to do none of that. Because at this point in time, I'm at your mercy. You're the officer pulling me over. You're an authoritative figure. I'm at your mercy. Right? But today we got a situation where a lady walks in Walmart. I didn't watch it yet, so we're going to react to it together. But we're gonna look at her situation and see what she did right, what she did wrong. Let's get into it.
On August 24th, 2024, police in Waukesha, Wisconsin responded to a Walmart for a retail theft in progress. Loss prevention advised that the suspect, a 42-year-old named Kenya, had intentionally altered the price of items at the self-checkout before attempting to leave the store. Loss prevention stopped Kenya, and she immediately became uncooperative. As officers arrived on scene, Kenya walked back into the store and attempted to return the items with customer service, but it was too late.
Hello. What's that?
She's at the service desk right now.
Okay, what's going on?
She's just trying to steal, like, she was using a different ticket. She could take ticket switch for a bunch of clothes.
Okay.
You pull her in here, she's like, you're not crazy. She's like, okay, he's just running her time.
And I want to pause this video right quick because it's so crazy. These days, we living in a time now, which is Walmart. They've always had high surveillance, footage, and they always was, above the curve with the surveillance, having all these cameras and all that. But you're living in this society now where cameras are everywhere. People have Ring cameras on their doors. You may do something in the neighborhood and don't have nothing to do with a household, but they got it. Like, everything is surveilled now. Everything is so you can't lie now. Like, you can't say, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. You on tape. These people sat here and watched her do all what they said she did. Now, of course, they say she's not going to be cooperative. I don't know what the extent is that going to be, but she's uncooperative, and we just watched. We did, they did, the cops did. Everybody just watched that this woman did what this man said she did. But I'm guessing, if she's not going to cooperate, it's going to say it's not true. But let's continue.
Okay. So she has a legitimate return right now?
She's returning, well, she never paid for the items anyway, so she's returning the stuff that she used. So she used like $10 short tickets, right? She's not insurance. She doesn't have this.
I almost didn't click on this deal for 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for $7. Thinking, no way.
She doesn't have this.
Hi. Hey, we gotta talk to you.
No, you don't. Don't walk on me like that because you don't know me. We don't got no problem. I just got done exchanging everything. They got everything together. This was paid for.
Okay, so what's the misunderstanding?
Because he said I under wrong, but they can't find these shorts. Like I told him, I'm gonna pay for everything. I just spent $500 a year.
Okay.
$250 in one line and $200 in another line. He said I under wrong, but how did I under ring? So I pay for everything else full price besides 2 fucking joggers. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm telling you the same thing I told him. I don't play no games. I got an autistic son. He watched everything. He said that clearly I under wrong that, but I think everything is there.
So these shorts right here, she was using this ticket right here to scan using 1898, like some sweatshirts and stuff like that. So that's why she doesn't have any insurance. She uses $10 ticket to scan it was about $80 for other clothes. And that's when I was talking to her. She's saying, I mean, she has like the actual other ticket in her hand and she's like putting it in front of the thing, scanning it, and consistently doing that.
Okay.
So yeah, she paid 40 and she tried taking
I guess the things that she was trying to do.
Yeah. So it came out to about 80 something, I think.
Do you have that receipt
Yeah, I do, yeah.
from us? To make purchases, or did you do a return?
No, we just got done shopping. I just spent $500 and something in this bitch.
Okay.
What?
Well, it sounds like You didn't actually buy shorts.
And this is what I'm telling him. I did have one pair of shorts for $5. They're in there on the counter. The other pair was Army fatigue. They were over there on the counter. Everything I did this lady is over there. All the receipts, the lounger, everything is over there.
So
every single thing.
So how did 4 or 5 different shorts
And this is
pop
the thing.
up on?
For one, this is a totally different brand. These are all they're supposed to be on clearance, I guess. So these are all the things that I grabbed out of the store. So that's what they run up at. And like I told him, I got all the items right here. So if you're wrong, you see. I run it plain as day. Every single item, every one. But I'm not gonna. And this is what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is that I told you I got this. All you gotta do is come in and say,
I wasn't even gonna call the cops.
and listen, and I don't even care because I'm not saying I have.
You guys want to really?
Yeah, it'll be very cool.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to take you into custody. Okay.
For what?
So for the misdemeanor.
Hold on, wait, stop. Don't grab it. Hold on, wait, I'm not fighting.
Fight with me.
Wrong thing she's doing right now. First of all, and looking at this woman, I don't want to judge her or nothing like that, but she seemed like she have some type of mental illness going on. God bless her soul. And it also sound like she said she have a son or something like that there. She got some toys in her hand, and the fact that this woman is raising some children, man, and I tell this to my men all the time, like, we gotta do better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do better, bro. Like, we gotta do better with, sticking our penis in women, bro, who we know we don't want to be with, and inseminating them, leaving them with a child to raise. Do you understand the curse that you putting on yourself by doing that, my brothers? When you do that to a woman, first of all, whether she's mentally ill or not, but either way it go, you put your seed in these women knowing you don't want to be with them, and the child comes out. Now the child he get double beat down. He don't have a father, number one, and he's being raised by a mentally ill mother. Like he just getting double for his trouble, and it's like you gonna have to pay. You gonna have to answer to God for that, man. Like, and you gonna have to answer to him while you're on this earth. That's why you see a lot of these dudes, man. They go through all kind of stuff, bro. They get killed. They can't start because they brought these children in the world and they neglect them. Some of them try to play the game of trying to take a picture on Father's Day or for a birthday or something like that. But for the most part, some of these dudes just don't care for their kids. And I always tell people, man, I was talking to one of my white homeboys one day, man. He said something that stuck with me forever, and I live by this now. So, most people, especially black people, they judge people of what they have and how popular it is. And, my white partner told me and him was having a conversation, man. He told me something. He said, I judge my friends and the people that I'm doing business with, or the people that I may be potentially friends with. He said, I judge them off if they're a good man, a good father, or a good husband. He say, if they not all three of them, maybe they not married. Maybe they don't have children. But I'm just saying, if they are married or if they have children or both, he say, I judge them on that. And that's powerful. Because if a man not a good father, if he not a good husband, you just can't expect nothing. How can I expect you to be a good friend to me and you not even a good friend to your children? How can I expect you to be a good friend to me when you're not even a good husband to your wife? And this is somebody who you have intimacy with. This is somebody who you sleep. So if you're not good to these people, you definitely not gonna be good to me. So I don't want to be friends with you. And if it's a situation where, because business is business, but it depends on what kind of business. I don't even want to do business with you because you're not a good person, and you may come up with some foolishness in our business process. Because again, if you're not a good father or a good husband, you're not trustworthy. You are a nasty individual. When I say nasty, I'm talking spiritually. You just a dirtbag. Excuse me. But I digress. And we got to do better, man. But let's continue. And she's jerking away from this cop. First of all, she's a big woman. She's not a small woman like a regular woman. She's a big woman. These two look like female cops. And of course, they're regular woman size. And she's getting aggressive. And they, that's just bad. That's just bad for her, bad for everybody. But let's see how this unfolds.
Arrest. You're under arrest.
And the thing about it is, see, mental health has a lot of different facets to it. You know what I'm saying? See, everybody that's mentally ill is not on the corner begging for change, screaming, talking to themselves. See that they got people who I know they got people listen, I'm not gonna get into it, but they got people who are mentally ill who are functional. They have their own home, they have vehicles, they have custody of their children, but they also have episodes, but their episodes is not that bad to where they have to be put in a home or something. Not to mention, nobody you have to have somebody around you that loves you to see, okay, this person really needs help. Some of these people have been cast out by their family. They have to make it on their own. But I'm saying all this to say it's different facets of everybody who mentally ill. You won't even know it. Now, this woman, you can pretty much see from my eyes that she's not playing with a full deck of cards. But when you have run-in with the police are not social workers. They're not counselors. They're not psychologists. They're not psychiatrists. So they have to deal with you on a case-by-case basis. And I'm saying that to say maybe this woman really didn't understand what she was doing in the store. Maybe she did. Maybe she did. I'm just giving her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. But however the situation is, the man proved to her with the receipts and surveillance that she was in the wrong. And now she's acting this way. And I promise you, it's not going to turn out right for her. I don't know how bad it's going to end up, but I can guarantee you this is not going to end right for this young lady. But let's continue.
No, hold on. Fuck no.
Kenneth, you're under arrest.
Stop.
Cooperate.
Hold on.
You are under arrest.
Stop. Listen, please. I'm telling you, listen.
And mentally ill people, it's another thing I want to say. Mentally ill people are very strong. Because first of all, being mentally ill means you are you have an evil spirit in your dwelling, right? And those evil spirits are very strong, bro. So you would have a regular person, who wouldn't necessarily be that strong, but a mentally ill person, they are very, very, very strong. Let's continue.
It's like you don't gotta do all this.
Let go of your things.
Please stop.
You are under arrest.
I understand that, but please stop.
Stop fighting with us.
I'm not fighting. I'm just telling you. I don't got no
stomach.
I don't got no problem with that at all, but y'all not gonna just manhandle me like this for no fucking reason. It's my baby's birthday. Y'all sick as a bitch for this. And I ain't sick as fuck. Hell no.
Hands behind your back, you're gonna get tased. Hands behind your back, you're gonna get tased. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
And the way she's acting, again, goes into the mental illness or goes into guilt. Because if you were innocent and you know these people had you in the wrong, you know these people had you in the wrong, all you had to do is say, okay, look, let's get this rectified. Okay, I'm under arrest. Okay, let me at least see how to, again, I got to keep saying this, man. Fighting the police is never an option. It's never the right way. If you fight the police, it's 100% chance it's going to turn out bad for you. If you don't fight the police, it might still turn out bad for you, meaning you have to go to the police station, meaning you have to go through the motions of being detained and arrested and all that there, right? Maybe if she wouldn't have fought him, she probably was. Like I say, they proved that she was in the wrong. So she was just going to have to go to the downtown, simple retail theft. They probably going to make her sign something and let her go. But now she fighting the police, and who knows, I hope she don't get shot. Because this is a big woman. I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know if she's going to swing on her. I don't know what's about to happen. So it's just unfortunate, man. But like I say, her doing all this just made everything worse.
What tactic are you using?
Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you yelling for me?
I got taser. Taser.
For what? For
Get
what?
your hands behind your back. Get your hands
What are you
behind your back.
doing? What? What the?
Get your hands behind your back, Donna. Get your hands behind your back.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What did I do? Oh! What are you doing?
Now this is the part where I talk about in the beginning of this video where a 30-second clip, a 30-minute situation turns into a 30-second clip. This is the part where some random black person, we love Walmart. Walmart, my favorite store. We love Walmart. So we walking in Walmart and we see a black woman on the ground with about 2 police officers being wrestled down and tased. So now we pulled out our phone. We pulled out our phone. I mean, I say we, because I would never do that. But the blacks, the brain dead blacks who don't think for themselves and who have been conditioned to believe that police hate them, especially white police, they pull out a phone. They start recording 30 seconds of what happened. They didn't see nothing before what happened. None of that. How she how she was nicely asked to get put in cuffs. How all that. They just gonna see this part. They're going to start recording. They're going to put on their social media and across all social media platforms, might even make the news that some innocent black woman was wrestled down by racist white cops to feed their narrative that cops hate black people and white people hate black people. But let's continue. They're not going to look at the whole story. They're not even going to care about the whole story. When the whole story come out, they're going to be quiet as church house mouth. But let's continue.
Just take my phone.
Kenya, put your hands
Just
behind
take
your
my
back.
phone. Listen, when I say you lost your fucking mind.
Put your hands
when I
behind
say,
your back.
and then trash you up the
You're under arrest.
What do you mean?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Tasha, please record this. Please record this because she's kneeing me and punching me. Tasha, record it. Record it.
Hands behind your back.
Record it, Tasha. She's choking me. She needs.
You holding this woman taser. And I'm gonna show you another thing. This part where y'all don't know. This woman have tased her, right? This taser is a form of bringing the criminal or detainee or whatever you is, and you having to run the police and you bucking. This is to bring you into subjection. This is not working. So now excessive force is justified. They can punch her, strike her, do whatever they need to do to get her under subjection. She got their taser in her hand, won't let it go. As a matter of fact, they might even be justified. I don't know, and hopefully that don't happen. They might even be justified to go to the last case scenario, which is drawing a gun. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Hopefully it don't. But as you can see, as we all with eyes can see, this woman is wrestling the taser out of this woman's hand. Not so much wrestling it, but she's holding it by force. And again, those spirits in them keeps them. They have them very strong. And another thing, getting shot by a taser is extremely painful, right? It's like she not even really feeling no pain. Another sign of mental illness because of those spirits. But let's continue.
Let's go, Kenya. Do it now.
This woman got 2 hands. She can't listen. This white cop got 2 hands trying to pry a taser out of this woman 1 hand. 2 hands to 1, and she's losing.
On my soul, she not. It done tased me twice already.
Let go.
You're gonna kill me.
My God. Get your hands behind your back.
What's wrong with y'all?
Hands
What?
behind your back.
What? What?
Hands behind your back. Keep them there. Stop resisting.
They don't want you to know about it.
Hey, did you know you might get a big cash pay?
Hands behind your back. Keep them there. Stop resisting. Kenya. Put your hands behind your back. Get down on the ground on your stomach.
There's all paid for my gift card, everything. I'm not resistant. I am a pregnant. Why did they go on my wrist like that? I'm a pregnant. Go on. I don't got no problem. Not resistant. I can lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I can't
Get down. She's never been again.
I'm pregnant. I can lay on my side. I can't lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I can't lay on myself. I'm pregnant. I'm not refusing. I'm not refusing. I am a pregnant woman.
Taser.
I am a pregnant woman. That's 5 times they tased me. That's 5 times they tased me for nothing, y'all.
They had to tase this woman 5 times. I think I seen 4 or 5. They had to take this woman 5 times, bro. Them spirits in her is just, oh my God. This woman needs somebody to lay hands on her. Hopefully she get the help she need. Hope she got the help she need. I don't know how old this video is, man, but this is just painful to watch. But thankfully she got cuffed without being shot by a real gun, because I'm sure that's what was coming next. If all of these men wasn't able to subject her, it was gonna get deadly. But let's see how this 3 more minutes. Let's see how this continues.
For absolutely nothing. They tased me for nothing. When I say for nothing, that, oh, God damn. There was voltages on the G, and I'm pregnant. And she need me, and she punched me.
Now, I don't know if this is true what she's saying, but she's saying that she's pregnant. She said it about 3 or 4 times. And again, I'm, and like I said, I'm not trying to be mean. Of course, that's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm saying, I'm trying to see who is that bad off and that hard up where they having sex with somebody who look like this. And not just the way she look, the way she act. This woman is mentally ill. And somebody's sticking a penis in her and inseminate her if she actually pregnant. But this, I mean, but I digress, man. Let's continue, man.
Damn.
Kenya, just relax.
All of this because I did not steal. Y'all got me in cuffs. So why you twisting my wrist like that?
Just relax. You're fighting.
I'm definitely relaxed.
Okay.
I'm not fighting at all.
Relax.
Y'all dead ass
It's ruining my appetite. Man.
wrong. When I say y'all dead ass wrong, I mean y'all dead ass wrong.
Please don't wear it. Take this one here.
You looking real.
What I stole.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, get you some better training, Miss Lady. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to punch me. You didn't have to knee me because I wasn't resisting. You had no right to put your hands on me. None whatsoever, Miss Lady, because I wasn't resisting. I didn't lay on my stomach because I was pregnant. When you told me to slide down, I slid down, but I didn't get on my stomach. She punched my soul. Hey, for everything. Everything. That's their fault. That's their fault. They made me leave. I was finna get ready to leave. I paid for everything. Y'all did all this whole ass shit.
It's on the lower abdomen, so let's wait.
I paid for everything I came in this bitch with. $500.
You also grab it on
Snatch that motherfucker out. Snatch that motherfucker out. All this at Walmart for me.
You're resisting, Kenny.
I didn't resist though. I didn't resist. I did not resist at all.
Kenya was transported to the Waukesha County Jail and charged with retail theft by altering the price, repeater, resisting an officer, repeater, and attempting to disarm a peace officer.
I did not resist at all.
Kenya was transported to the Waukesha County Jail and charged with retail theft.
This is the part where I want to go back to. Repeater. She's a repeater of resisting arrest. She's a repeater of retail theft. I mean, like, come on now, man. Come on now, man.
By altering the price, repeater, resisting an officer, repeater, and attempting to disarm a peace officer. Her cash bond was set at $2,500. In conjunction with other criminal traffic offenses from prior cases, she was sentenced to 10 months jail time with Huber release and 3 years probation.
All my time I've been out here, I ain't never had to walk this wall. Ever.
And that's gonna conclude episode 16 of Black People. This is why your boy Vernon checking out. Man, I'm out of here.